You All right, we're starting early because we was actually able to get some stuff done, and again, no technical issues. So looking good so far. Um, well, it's Sunday, so Thursdays and Sundays they're trying to do. Let's get our religious readings on. So we're just gonna do that. Maybe we might do something later after, but try to do an hour each religion day. Keep it short. Just because it's convenient, because Thursday is still a work day or a day before another work day, and then Sunday is also a day before a work day. So I think keeping it to just 1 hour would be nice. But well, let's go ahead and pick her back up. Let me bring all this down here. Kind of zoom that a little bit. And yeah, okay, everything looks good to me. Last but not least is our headphones. Handy dandy little headphones. We've had these for like many years, and like the ear muffs are just now starting to. Ooh, don't do that. I thought something was twisting. Ear muffs are finally starting to like break, and by many months I mean like 6, 7 years. Well, let me just see if we got any sound. Cool. Make sure the other ear, because I like to have one ear out. Okay, cool. You gotta make these. You gotta always do these checks initially. All right, tablet is out. So, or laptop. Laptop tablet thing is out. So there's no So the performance wise, it should be right there at its tip top or as best as it can be. And now let's get started. All right. I'm actually going to eat some sushi real quick as I'm listening to this, and then I'm going to just go back to playing my Mindustry game. And I hear, oh, of course, because, all right, now let's actually switch on over. Okay, that looks good to me. We're gonna have something for that space soon, at some point. Won't be today, but it will certainly be someday. Someday soon. I don't wanna. I'm done tweaking. Now it's just gonna be visual stuff, right? That I know won't break my system. So.
Did all the creation and the foundations of the earth with them. And I saw the cornerstone of the earth, and I saw the 4 winds which support the earth and the firmament of the heavens. And I saw how the winds expand the heights of the heavens, and they remain between heaven and earth, and they are pillars of heaven. And I saw the winds which turn the heavens, which lead down the course of the sun and all the stars. And I saw the winds upon the earth which carry the clouds, and I saw the paths of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heavens above, and I proceeded towards the south, and it burns day and night, there where 7 hills of precious stones are, 3 towards the east, 3 towards the south. But of those towards the east, 1 of colored stone, 1 of pearls, and 1 of antimony, and those towards the south of red stone. But the middle one reached up to heaven, like the throne of God, of alabaster, and the summit of the throne of sapphire. And I saw a burning fire, which was in all the hills. And there I saw a place beyond the great earth. There the waters collected. And I saw a great abyss in the earth, with columns of heavenly fire. And I saw among them columns of heavenly fire which fall, and are without number, either towards the height or towards the depth. And over that abyss I saw a place which had no firmament of heaven above it, and no foundation of earth beneath it, and no water above it, and no birds upon it. It was a void place. And there I saw a terrible thing, 7 stars, like great burning mountains, and like spirits that petitioned me. The angel said, "This is the place of the consummation of heaven and earth. It is a prison for the stars of heaven and for the host of heaven. And the stars that roll over the fire are they who have transgressed the command of God before their rising, because they did not come forth in their time. And he was enraged at them, and bound them till the time of the consummation of their sins in the year of the mystery." Chapter 19. And Uriel said to me, "Here will stand the souls of those angels who have united themselves with women, and having assumed many different forms, have contaminated mankind, and have led them astray, so that they brought offerings to the demons as to gods, namely, on the day when the great judgment, on which they will be judged, shall be consummated. And their women, having led astray the angels of heaven, will be like their friends. And I, Enoch, alone saw this vision, the ends of all, and no man has seen them as I have seen them." Chapter 20. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch. Uriel, one of the holy angels, the angel of thunder and trembling. Raphael, one of the holy angels, the angel of the spirits of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels, who takes vengeance on the earth and the luminaries. Michael, one of the holy angels, namely set over the best portion of men.
Sorry guys, I really need I need to throw some soy sauce and some chips. It literally will take like, give me like 43 seconds. 43 seconds. All right, I'll be right back. 43. Oh no, headphones on. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, that's. Oh yeah, that face I was making earlier. That's because I had a. I don't even know what the green stuff is called. It's just super super spicy. I'm normally more careful, but I just took like a lot of it, or ate a whole bunch of it. So, oh man. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back.
Over the people. Sarachiel, one of the holy angels, who is over the spirits of the children of men, and who induce the spirits to sin. Gabriel, one of the holy angels, who is over the serpents, and over the paradise and the cherubim. Chapter 21. And I went around to a place where not one thing took place, and I saw there something terrible, no high heavens, no founded earth, but a void place, awful and terrible. And there I saw 7 stars of heaven, tied together to it, like great mountains, and flaming as if by fire. At that time I said, "On account of what sin are these bound, and why have they been cast hither?" And then answered Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, conducting me, and said to me, "Enoch, concerning what dost thou ask, and concerning what dost thou inquire, and ask, and art anxious?" These are of the stars who have transgressed the command of God, the highest, and are bound here till 10,000 worlds. The number of the days of their sins shall have been consummated. And from there I went to another place which was still more terrible than the former, and I saw a terrible thing. A great fire was there which burned and flickered and appeared in sections. It was bounded by a complete abyss. Great columns of fire were allowed to fall into it. Its extent and size I could not see, and I was unable to see its origin. At that time I said, "How terrible this place is, and painful to look at." At that time answered Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me. He answered and said to me, "Enoch, why such fear and terror in thee concerning this terrible place, and in the presence of this pain?" And he said to me, "This is the prison of the angels, and here they are held to eternity."
Be messing those boys up, man.
Section 5, Chapter 22. And from here I went to another place, and he showed me in the west a great and high mountain chain, and hard rocks, and 4 beautiful places. And beneath them there were places deep and broad and entirely smooth as if a thing were rolled, and deep and dark to look at. And this time Raphael, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered and said to me, "These beautiful places are intended for this, that upon them may be assembled the spirits, the souls of the dead, for they have been created, that here all the souls of the sons of men might be assembled. These places have been made their dwellings till the day of their judgment, and to their fixed period, and this period is long, till the great judgment will come over them. And I saw the spirits of the children of men who had died, and their voices reached up to heaven and lamented. At that time I asked the angel Raphael, who was with me, and said to him, "Whose soul is that one whose voice thus reaches to heaven and laments?" And he answered and said to me, saying, "That is the spirit that proceeded from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew, and it laments on his account till his seed be destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed disappear from among the seed of men." And at that time I therefore asked concerning him, and concerning the judgment of all, and said, "Why is one separated from the other?" And he answered and said to me, "These 3 apartments are made in order to separate the souls of the dead, and thus are the souls of the just separated. There is a spring of water above it light, and thus also is one such apartment made for the sinners when they die, and are buried in the earth, without a judgment having been passed upon them during their lives. Here their souls are separated in this great affliction until the great day of judgment, and punishment and affliction upon the revilers to eternity, and the vengeance for their souls, and here he binds them to eternity. And if it was before eternity, then this apartment has been made for the souls of those who lament, and those who reveal their destruction when they were killed in the days of the sinners. And thus it has been created for the souls of men who were not just, but sinners, who were complete in their crimes, and they will be with criminals like themselves. But their souls will not be killed on the day of judgment, and will not be taken from here. At that time I blessed the Lord of glory, and said, "Blessed is my Lord, the Lord of glory and of justice, who rules all things to eternity." Chapter 23. And from there I went to another place towards the west, and to the ends of the earth, and I saw a flaming fire which ran without resting, and did not cease from its course day or night, but continued regularly. And I asked, saying, "What is that which has no rest?" At that time answered Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said to me, "That burning fire which thou seest, Running towards the west is the fire of all the luminaries of heaven. Chapter 24. And from there I went to another place of the earth, and he showed me a mountain chain of fire which flamed day and night. And I went towards it, and saw 7 magnificent mountains, each one different from the other, and magnificent and beautiful rocks, everything magnificent and fine in appearance and of beautiful surface. 3 towards the east, one founded upon the other, and 3 towards the south, one founded upon the other, and ravines, deep and winding, not one joining with the other. And the 7th hill was between these, and in their heights they were all like the seats of a throne, and surrounded with fragrant trees. And among them was a tree such as I had never smelt before, neither among these nor among others, nor was there a fragrance like its. Its leaves and buds and wood do not wither in eternity. Its fruit is beautiful, like the fruit of the vine and the palm tree. And at that time I said, Behold, this is a beautiful tree, and beautiful to look at, and its leaves are fair, and its fruit very pleasant to the eye. At that time answered Michael, one of the holy and honored angels, who was with me, who was over them. Chapter 25. And he said to me, Enoch, what dost thou ask me concerning the fragrance of this tree, and dost seek to know? Then I, Enoch, answered him, saying, Concerning all things I desired to know, but especially concerning this tree. And he answered me, saying, This high mountain which thou hast seen, whose summit is like the throne of God, is the throne where the holy and great God of glory, the eternal King, will sit when he shall descend to visit the earth with goodness. And this tree of beautiful fragrance cannot be touched by any flesh until the time of the great judgment, when all things will be atoned for and consummated for eternity. This will be given to the just and humble. From its fruits, life will be given to the chosen. It will be planted towards the north, in a holy place, towards the house of the Lord, the eternal King. Then they will rejoice greatly and be glad in the Holy One. They will let its fragrance enter their members, and live a long life upon the earth, as thy fathers lived. And in their days no sorrow, or sickness, or trouble, or affliction will touch them. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, the eternal King, because he had prepared such for the just men, and had created such, and said he would give it to them. Chapter 26. And from here I went to the middle of the earth, and saw a place, blessed and fruitful, where there were branches which rooted in and sprouted out of a tree that was cut. And here I saw a holy mountain, and beneath the mountain, towards the east, water which flowed towards the south. And I saw towards the east another mountain of the same height, and between them a deep valley, but not broad. Therein also water flowed along the mountain. And towards the west of this was another mountain, lower than the former, not high, and below, between them a valley. And other deep and sterile valleys were at the end of the 3. And all the valleys were deep and not broad, of hard rock, and trees were planted upon them. And I was astonished on account of the rocks, and was astonished on account of the valley, and was very much astonished. Chapter 27. Then I said, For what purpose is this blessed land, which is entirely filled with trees, and this cursed valley between them? Then answered Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said to me, This cursed valley is for those who will be cursed to eternity, and here will be assembled all those who have spoken with their mouths unseemly words against God, and speak insolently of his glory. Here they will be assembled, and here will be their judgment. And in the latter days there will be the spectacle of a just judgment upon them in the presence of the just, in eternity forever. For this reason They who have found mercy will bless the Lord of glory, the eternal King. And in the days of their judgment they will bless him for his mercy, according to which he has assigned them their lot. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and spoke to him, and remembered his greatness, as it is fitting. Chapter 28. And from here I went towards the east, into the midst of the mountains of the desert, and saw only a plain. But it was filled with trees of this seed, and water dropped down over it from above. It was seen that the water which it sucked up was strong, as towards the north, so towards the west, and as in all places, so water and dew also ascended from here. Chapter 29. And I went to another place, away from the desert, approaching the east of the mountains, and there I saw trees of judgment, especially those that emitted the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh, and they were not like ordinary trees. Chapter 30. And above, over these, over the eastern mountain, not far off, I saw another place, valleys with water that does not dry up. And I saw a beautiful tree, and its fragrance was like that of a mastic. And along the edges of these valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon, and I advanced over these towards the east. Chapter 31. And I saw another mountain in which were trees from which water flowed, and it flowed like nectar, which is called Cerera and Galbanum. And over this mountain I saw another mountain on which were aloe trees, and these trees were full of hard substance like almonds, and in taking that fruit it was better than all the odors. Chapter 32. And after these odors, as I looked towards the north, over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains full of pleasant nard, and fragrant trees, and cinnamon, and pepper. And from here I went over the summits of those mountains, far towards the east, and passed far above the Erythraean Sea, and went far from it, and passed over the angel Zutel. And I came into the garden of justice, and I saw the mingled diversity of those trees. Many and large trees are planted there, of attractive beauty, and large and beautiful and magnificent. Also the tree of wisdom. Eating of it, one learns great wisdom. It is like the carob tree. Its fruit is like the grape, very good. The fragrance of this tree goes out and is spread far. And I said, this tree is beautiful. How beautiful and pleasant to look at. Then the holy angel Raphael, who was with me, answered and said to me, this is the tree of wisdom, from which thy old father and thy aged mother, who were before thee, ate, and they learned wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they learned that they were naked and were driven out of the garden. Chapter 33. And from here I went to the ends of the earth, and saw great animals there, and one differed from the other, and the birds differed as to their appearance. Their beauty and voices, one differed from the other. And to the east of these animals I saw the ends of the earth, where the heavens rest, and the portals of the heavens open. And I saw where the stars come out from heaven, and I counted the portals out of which they come. And I wrote down all their outlets, each one, according to their number and their names, their connections and their positions and their times and their months, as the angel Uriel, who was with me, showed them to me. He showed all things to me and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws and their deeds. Chapter 34. And from here I went towards the north, to the ends of the earth, and there I saw a great and magnificent wonder, at the ends of the whole earth. There I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heavens. From each of them proceed north winds. When one of them blows, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one of the portals it blows for good. But when it blows from the 2 other portals, it blows with power, and there is misfortune upon the earth, and they blow with great power. Chapter 35. And from here I went towards the west, to the ends of the earth, and saw there 3 open portals, as I had seen in the east, similar portals and similar outlets. Chapter 36. And from here I went towards the south, to the ends of the south, and there I saw 3 open portals of heaven. Out of them come the south wind and dew and rain and wind. And from here I went towards the east, to the ends of the heavens, and there I saw the 3 portals of heaven open towards the east, and over them small portals. Through each of these small portals the stars of the heavens come and go every evening on the path which is shown to them. And as I looked, I blessed, and thus each time I blessed the Lord of glory, who had made the great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels and to the souls of men, that they might praise his work, and that all his creatures might see the works of his might, and praise the great work of his hand, and bless him to eternity. In Section 6, Chapter 37. The second vision of wisdom which Enoch, the son of Jared, the son of Mahalaleel, the son of Canaan, the son of Enos, the son of Seth, the son of Adam, saw. And this is the beginning of the words of wisdom which I commenced to speak and to relate to those who dwell on the earth. Hear, ancestors, and see, descendants, the holy words which I will speak before the Lord of the spirits. It is proper to name the former first, but from the descendants too we will not keep back the beginning of wisdom. And up to the present time there was not given from before the Lord of the spirits the wisdom which I have received according to my knowledge, according to the pleasure of the Lord of the spirits, by whom the portion of life everlasting was given to me. 3 parables were given to me, and I commenced to relate them to those who dwell on the earth. Section 7. Chapter 38. First parable. When the congregation of the just shall appear, and the sinners are condemned because of their sins, and expelled from the face of the earth, and when the just one shall appear in the presence of the just who are chosen, whose deeds hang on the Lord of the spirits, and the light shall appear to the just and to the chosen, who dwell on the earth, where will be the habitation of the sinners, and where the resting places of those who have denied the Lord of the spirits. It were better had they not been born, and when the secrets of the just shall be revealed, then the sinners will be judged, and the impious will be expelled from the presence of the just and chosen. And from that time those who hold the earth will not be powerful and exalted, nor will they be able to behold the face of the just. For the light of the Lord of the spirits is seen on the face of the holy and just and chosen. And the mighty kings will perish at that time, and will be given over into the hands of the just and holy. And from that time on, no one can ask for mercy from the Lord of the spirits, for their lives have ended. Chapter 39. And it will come to pass in these days that the chosen and holy children will descend from the high heavens, and their seed will become one with the children of men. In those days Enoch received books of zeal and of anger, and books of disturbance and of expulsion, and mercy will not be upon them, said the Lord of the spirits. And at that time a cloud and a whirlwind seized me from the face of the earth and carried me to the end of the heavens. And here I saw another vision, the dwellings of the just and the resting places of the holy. Here my eyes saw their dwellings with the angels, and their resting places with the holy, and they asked and petitioned and prayed in behalf of the children of men. And justice like water flowed before them, and mercy like dew on the earth. Thus it is among them to all eternity. And in those days my eyes saw the place of the chosen of justice and of faith, and how justice will be in their days, and the just and chosen without number before him to all eternity. And I saw their dwelling under the wings of the Lord of the spirits, and all the just and chosen before him are ornamented as with the light of fire, and their mouths are full of blessings, and their lips praise the name of the Lord of the spirits, and justice before him will not cease. Here I desired to dwell, and my soul longed for this place. Here my portion has been before, for such is established concerning me before the Lord of the spirits. And in those days I blessed and exalted the name of the Lord of the spirits with blessings and praise, for he has strengthened me in blessings and praise according to the will of the Lord of the spirits. For a long time my eyes looked at this place, and I blessed him, saying, Bless him, and let him be blessed from the beginning and to eternity. Before him there is no ceasing. He knows, before the world was created, what the world is and will be from generation to generation. Thee they praise who do not sleep. They stand before thy glory, and bless and glorify and exalt thee, saying, Holy, 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 the Lord of the spirits fills the earth with spirits. And here my eyes saw all those who do not sleep, standing before him and blessing him, and they say, Blessed art thou, and blessed the name of the Lord to all eternity. And my face was changed until I could see no more. Chapter 40. And after that I saw 1,000 times 1,000, and 10,000 times 10,000 beings, an innumerable and immense multitude, who stood before the glory of the Lord of the spirits. I looked, and on the four sides of the Lord of the spirits I saw 4 faces, different from those standing, and I learned their names, which the angel who came with me announced as their names to me, and showed me all the secrets. And I heard the voices of those 4 faces as they blessed before the Lord of glory. The first voice blessed the Lord of the spirits to all eternity. And I heard the second voice praising the chosen one, and the chosen ones who hang on the Lord of the spirits. And I heard the third voice asking and praying for those who dwell on the earth, and petitioning in the name of the Lord of the spirits. And I heard the fourth voice keeping off the Satans, and not allowing them to come before the Lord of the spirits and accuse those who dwell on the earth. After that I asked the angel of peace who went with me, who showed me all things that were hidden, and said to him, Who are these 4 faces that I see, and whose voices I hear and have written them down? And he said to me, The first is the holy Michael, merciful, slow to anger, and the second, who is over all sicknesses and over all wounds of the children of men, is Raphael. And the third, who is over all the powers, is the holy Gabriel. And the fourth, who is over penitence and the hope of those who inherit everlasting life, is Phanuel. And these are the 4 angels of God, the Most High, and the 4 voices I heard in those days. Chapter 41. And after this I saw all the secrets of heaven, and the kingdom as it is divided, and how the deeds of men are weighed upon scales. There I saw the dwellings of the chosen, and the dwellings of the holy, and my eyes saw there how all the sinners were cast from there, they who had denied the name of the Lord of the spirits, and they are dragged away, and there is no rest for them because of the punishments which proceed from the Lord of the spirits. And there my eyes saw the secrets of the lightning, and of the thunder, and the secrets of the winds, how they are divided to blow over the earth, and the secrets of the clouds and of the dew. And there I saw also from what place they proceed, and from whence they satisfy the dust of the earth. And there I saw the closed repositories, and from them the winds are divided out, and the repository of hail, and the repository of fog, and of the clouds. And his cloud hovers over the earth from the beginning of the world. And I saw the repositories of the sun and of the moon, from whence they came, and to which they return, and their glorious return, and how one is more glorious than the other, and their fixed course, and how they do not leave their course, and how they add nothing to their course, and take nothing from it, and preserve their fidelity one with the other, remaining steadfast in their oath. And first the sun goes out, and makes his way according to the command of the Lord of the spirits, and strong is his name to all eternity. And after this the hidden and the revealed course of the moon, completing the course of her way in that place by day and by night, one looking at the other before the Lord of the spirits, and they give thanks and praise and do not rest, for their thanksgiving is rest for them. For the shining sun makes many changes for a blessing and for a curse, and for the course of the path of the moon is light to the just and darkness to the sinners in the name of the Lord, who created a separation between light and darkness, and divided the spirits of men, and strengthened the spirits of the just in the name of his own justice. For neither does an angel hinder, nor is any power able to hinder, for the judge sees them all and judges them all before him. Chapter 42. Wisdom did not find a place where she might live, and a dwelling place was given to her in the heavens. Wisdom came to dwell among the children of men, and found no dwelling place. Wisdom returned to her place, and took her seat among the angels. And injustice came forth from its repository, whom it did not seek, them it found, and dwelt with them like rain in the desert, and like dew in the thirsty land. Chapter 43. And again I saw lightning, and the stars of heaven, and I saw how he called them all by their names, and they heard him. And I saw that they were weighed on the scales of justice, according to their light, according to the width of their places, and the day of their appearance, and their course. One flash of lightning produces another, and their course according to the number of angels, and their fidelity they preserved among themselves. And I asked the angel who went with me, who showed me what was secret, "What are these?" And he said to me, "The Lord of the spirits has showed thee a picture of them. These are the names of the just who dwell on the earth, and believe on the name of the Lord of the spirits to all eternity." Chapter 44. Also, other things I saw in reference to the flashes of lightning, how they arise from the stars, and become lightning, and can leave nothing behind with them. Section 8. Chapter 45. And this is the second parable concerning those who deny the name of the dwelling place of the holy and of the Lord of the spirits. They will not ascend to heaven, and will not come on the earth. Such will be the portion of the sinners who deny the name of the Lord of the spirits, who are thus preserved to the day of suffering and sorrow. On that day the chosen one will sit upon the throne of glory, and will choose among their deeds and places without number, and their spirit will become strong in them when they see my chosen one, and those who have called upon my holy and glorious name. And on that day I will cause my chosen one to dwell among them, and will transform heaven and make it a blessing and a light eternally. And I will transform the earth and make it a blessing, and will cause my chosen ones to dwell thereon, and those who have committed sins and crimes will not step on it. For I have seen and satisfied with peace my just ones, and have placed them before me. But for the sinners there awaits before me a judgment, that I may destroy them from the face of the earth. Chapter 46. And there I saw one who had a head of days, and his head was white like wool, and with him was a second whose countenance was like the appearance of a man, and his countenance was full of agreeableness, like one of the holy angels. And I asked one of the angels who went with me, and who showed me all the secrets concerning this Son of Man, who he was, and whence he was, and why he goes with the head of days. And he answered and said to me, This is the Son of Man, who has justice, and justice dwells with him. And all the treasures of secrecy he reveals, because the Lord of the spirits has chosen him, and his portion overcomes all things before the Lord of the spirits in rectitude to eternity. And this Son of Man, whom thou hast seen, will arouse the kings and mighty from their couches, and the strong from their thrones, and will loosen the bands of the strong, and will break the teeth of the sinners. He will expel the kings from their thrones and from their kingdoms, because they do not exalt him, and praise him, and do not acknowledge humbly whence the kingdom was given to them. And he will expel the countenance of the strong, and shame will fill them. Darkness will be their dwelling place, and worms will become their couches.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Missed you yesterday. We were what were we talking about yesterday? We were talking about Trump's economic performance. It was another AI debate. Um yeah, that one was actually like fairly decent. Missed you too, fam. Missed you too. We've been busy, and my system has stayed holding me like something crazy. Could never just like literally I would change nothing, have a good stream, and then the very next day something would literally cease to work, and I would not know why. And so just after a while I just gave up. It was like, okay, I just need to take a break and dig in and fix it. Grocery prices to decrease gas prices. That is interesting. I have not heard of that one. I don't even know how how something like that even works. Increase grocery prices so you can decrease gas prices. Is this part of his tariffs? So make his tariffs must be part of his tariff plan. It's gotta be. But today is just a simple like 1 hour, just some religion. But everything looks consistent and good now. So we'll be back onto our regular scheduled programming. Especially with the politics. Law school is I'm sure it is. I'm sure law school is for keeping you like super busy. Uh my beverage is coffee at this point. Ugh, man. I can only imagine what part of law are you guys going over now, or the one that's giving you the most? I love meeting these smart people though. Yeah, super smart people is always really cool to talk to. I'm curious what are you doing, like constitutional law? Maybe maybe copyright. What do you call it? Family law. What's the one that's I guess sucking up a lot of your time right now? I think this just needs titanium and water, right? Yes. Just titanium and water. Right now we are going over the basics of the Constitution. Ah, yes. The good old Constitution. What's its face? And the Articles of the Confederation. Have you decided like what kind of we were going over the judiciaries? Have you figured out what kind of interpreter, what kind of law interpreter are you? Are you the kind of people that rely on just strictly what the text says, or like or do you take like the context of the, I guess, the circumstances surrounding when they created said law at the time, or like what their intentions were versus what they explicitly wrote in said law? Have you figured that part out yet? What kind of interpreter are you? I hear there's like many different flavors like that. You can either just stick with just what it says in the law. So if it's written botchy, then I mean it is what it is. Or you could be like those people that's like, well, clearly because this was going on at the time that they really meant for this to be the case, and so therefore we should interpret it as such. I like to take the context if the law in the law and how it could emphasize of the situation that is being used from. Sounds like good old lawyer stuff, because you lost me a little bit there. I like to take the context if in the law and how it could emphasize the situation that is being used from. Okay. So you're going to be a circumstance kind of guy. Okay. That is good to know. Hold on, I'm just trying to put this right here. And yeah, there we go. I think we're. Oh, that's right. I don't have to worry about that other thing. Yeah, I'll just do like this for now. Cool. But okay. Well, how long is the Constitution stuff to take? Is that like 2 months, 3 months? I'm fucking you're tired. Um I am doing all right. And Trump's gonna lose. I'm pretty sure he's going to lose at this point. Like I said, anything can happen. As you can see, right? You see, he had that. Well, I wasn't confident back then that he was going to lose. Um, because the thing is that Hillary Clinton was still like really unpopular with a lot of people. Even though she won the popular vote technically, right? She was still she still had a lot of baggage, whereas Kamala Harris doesn't suffer from that, in my opinion, right? Of course, anything can happen, but I do think it's a bit of a different situation, even if because I think like what with Hillary Clinton, like even the polls were saying that she was going to win, and then she ended up losing. But I never really trust the polls too much, just because like when's the last time you filled out the poll? Because I haven't filled out a poll yet since in any of the past presidencies. So there's still like a big chunk of people that that are going to be the important voter base that don't really say much onto these polls here. So I don't trust the polls too much. But with that being said, she's not quite like Hillary Clinton, so I think she's gonna do. I think she's gonna like fare out better. Now it's just a matter of how much she wins, which is going to be a bit of concern. I don't know if you've seen all of the shady stuff that they've done in Georgia, where like they just instituted a new rule. They're gonna what's the word called? They're gonna require them to hand count all of the voting numbers. So just imagine, right? You got 5 like million votes, and then those all have to be hand counted in addition to like the machine and whatnot. So it's just a means to obfuscate and just throw more doubt, because there's no way they're going the governor, the governor's going to be able to certify that the results anytime soon after that because that count process is going to take god awfully long, and that's just meant to just sow doubt. 2020, I thought Biden was gonna lose. Nah, like the way Trump like botched everything, there's just no way. And so then now, with all this going on, as you can see, right, he had his second assassination attempt, and he's not enjoying some like massive boon and all cool stuff in it anymore. Like all the stuff is being expired and done with. It's about time for him to get politically packed up. So he's gonna lose for sure. He is for sure going to lose. Damn, I don't have a regular water pump. I guess I'm still using this. So the electoral, I was kind of sort of concerned about the electoral college, but I'm not too sure. Are you gonna miss Donnie? Not at all. I miss some of my old school Republican folks, like Paul Ryan. Like Paul Ryan just went into the wind. It's nice that Mitch McConnell's finally stepping down, but it looks like I think I saw like the 3 people that were going to attempt to replace him, and I don't recognize any of them, and they just, I don't know, they might end up just being just as like crazy. Who else? Who else? I can't even remember the guy's name right now because it's just so late. It's like 12 in the morning. But yeah, once Donnie leaves, I'm hoping the Republican Party has our little implosion event, and everything gets restructured from the ground up. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully. Can you please yap about the economic genius Ronald Reagan thoughts and what he did to our people? I am actually not even all too familiar with all the things Ronald Reagan did. Random question: have you seen the electoral college map that he won when he was president? Like almost the entire country, or the entire like electoral thing was like red. It's crazy. I was like, good lord, like this man was like giving them the business with that win. But but yeah, I'm not even all too familiar with exactly what that man's economic policies and whatnot. No, yeah, no, oh no, it wasn't a landslide. It was like an what like tectonic plate shifting type of results. It was crazy. Like I think there was like two or three states. I think like out of all 50, it was like two or three. It was like two or three states that were like blue. Everything else was just red. It was crazy when I saw that map. I was like, like man, if we can get that, well, we're not gonna get that with Harris, but it would have been nice though. Would have been nice because then this whole like fake votes and stuff would be all out the order. Worse than Pangea shit. Yep, sure would be. Um, but yeah, no. So not too much going on today, but it's gonna be fairly boring this time around, or at least like this particular day. But tomorrow, either tomorrow or the day after, we should be picking up. Should be picking up. Let's see. Let's see. I think she's too far left for me a little bit. Not as worse as Bernie, but she got guns, right? You don't like that she has guns? You know, her and TD I'm about to say Vance. Good lord. Tim Waltz, they're both gun owners, right? Ain't that something? That's cool. Bro, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, so this looks, all right, we're looking good. We are looking actually pretty good here. I'm gonna go right here, and then I could just I'll make a liquid tank for now. Yes, I do, but I'm very pro Second Amendment. What? You're on the left and you're pro Second Amendment? How could you? What about the children? What about the children? Um, I love my Tommies, bro. Eventually, like one day when I stop allowing myself to be broke and actually like learn to save and whatnot, I'm just gonna put myself back into debt by getting me some revolvers. I really love revolvers, like the way they look, especially like the really like nice like sophisticated ones. That'll be my guns that I'll definitely be getting. But yeah, no, I think you know, she also benefits from not being like too precisely defined, and she can't be stuck with anything with the current presidency. Um, you missed it yesterday, bro. Like the AI was trying to like convince me that because she was like the border czar, she hasn't done anything for the border, and we was just sitting there arguing. I found the way to get it to try and use disingenuous like debate tactics, like whataboutisms and red herrings. It did good for a while, and then it forgot that it was supposed to um not argue or not say statements that were hurt Trump. Cause I'm like, I understand you can't lie, but I need you to like try to like avoid those because you're trying to convince me to vote for Trump. Let's see. God, their impact hurts my hand. I hate her. Is she black or Indian? Good lord. I actually want to try that AI debate though. How do I use it on your server? Um, I haven't designed it for that quite yet. I'm working on it. Cuz what it is that like my like long story short, my phone is what's powering that. And so when I connect it to the server, I haven't found the way to like feed the audio directly to the phone. I'm still trying to figure it out. Um yeah, so to be continued in that regard. So for now, it doesn't like even if you like while I'm in the server, even if you try to join and try to talk to it, it's not going to respond to you. It's only going to respond to me because like it can't actually get the audio from the server. It only looks like it's working for me because the phone is like right here. So as I'm talking, it can obviously hear me directly. So that's how that working. But I'm working on it. I actually just ordered a NAS case, and I'm about to drop some serious money because, like I said, I'm just so poor. So poor with like my money management these days, but I'm thinking long term. Okay, remember, if you get yourself into debt now, as inflation, well, inflation's starting to come down, but just know that the debt that you take now will be cheaper for you later because as inflationary dollars reduce the value of the dollar, it doesn't. It also reduces technically the value of your debt, so you get to make good enjoyments out of that. But with that being said, I'm about to drop like some serious money on building a little NAS AI solution that I can hopefully leverage to be able to do this better. Middle class. No, I am most certainly poor. I am very poor. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna just pull it up real quick here. Let's see. What is ooh, stop it. All right. What was it salary income by class? Middle income households, those with an income that is two-thirds to double the U.S. median household income, had incomes ranging from 56 to 169 in 2022. Low income households had incomes less than 56, and uppers had 169. I didn't know upper class was at 170. That's really good. So I guess even so, like if you're making like 100,000, you'd be middle. That's pretty cool. Actually, nice to see a brother in the low class. too. Yep, because I do not even make this much. I wonder if this is. It doesn't necessarily. Well, it says it doesn't necessarily say. I'd be curious if this is gross or net. I would like to say this would be net. Yeah, I would say net. I would consider this net. Like I never consider gross. So like if your net income, right? So net income. So this is after taxes, but before living expenses. I would consider you middle class if you're making at least 56,000. Okay. Um. So yeah. I'm nowhere near that. I am nowhere near. Yeah, I'm nowhere near this as far as net income's concerned. So yep, not middle class. Put you back down. And okay, cool. So we should be able to build this out now. Um, but anything else? Has anything else been going on with you? Oh yeah, I forgot I accidentally erased this. Anything else besides law school? You don't do anything. You don't do anything extra with your college, like no sports or nothing like that. No football teams or tennis or track, anything like that. Or maybe the book club. You're a lawyer, so maybe you're all about like those chess clubs and the book clubs and whatnot. Maybe you know. Let's. Okay, everything is looking good here. How much water? Yep, it's making water. It's making. It just needs power too, doesn't it? Yeah, it do. Um, I should have thought about that for a second. I need to get the pyrite mixer. I lifted weights when I was 18 and have done that since. Oh, that's cool. Um, you've done any well, I'm sure you probably have done like no competitions or nothing like that. I'd imagine, but I'm trying to think here. Let's see. In college, I was in the speech and debate team and chess club. Ah, see, see. How did I catch it? How did I catch it? Oh man, let me move this over here real quick. Hold on, just to make an adjustment here on my system. Bam. I lifted weights well, in college. I never really played sports, not unless you count wrestling or MMA as sport. I would most certainly count wrestling as a sport. And MMA, um, I'm drawing a blank. See, it's just because it's so late. MMA, isn't that like a type of fighting, boxing, MMA? Yeah, UFC. Yeah, yeah. These are definitely sports. I would for sure classify these as sports for sure. Combat sports though. Sports a sport. People pay to watch it, so it's definitely a sport. You know, so that's cool. I don't think I only did extracurricular stuff in high school. I never really did anything in college, and that was just for like the 1 year I was in college before uh I switched over to an all online school eventually. But okay, that's interesting. How much longer do you got before you get your law degree, and then I'd imagine you're taking you're taking the bar immediately after. Oh, would you be willing to share what was your LSAT score? What was your LSAT score? I must know this. This I have to know. Wait, why is the oh I was gonna say I was like, bro, where is this going? Let's see. Like chess is not a sport, bro. Okay, well, see now we're gonna look this up, right? Because I'm pretty well. I mean, people pay some serious money to watch a chess game. Is chess? Oh, look, see, Google already knows. See, because Google listens to all our conversations. Yes, chess is recognized by the International Olympic Committee as a sport. More than 100 countries recognize chess as a sport as well. See, I told you, right? Anything that a lot of people pay a lot of money to. That's like saying like the video game in esports. That's like saying esports isn't a sport. I mean, it's still it's a sport. Sports. I would classify as a sport as like any type of activity that can garner a lot of people. So as debating, but it's classified as it is 168. Oh, okay. I actually don't know the scales or anything like that. So I don't remember, but that sounds decent. That sounds pretty decent. Um, do I have anything that could actually generate real electricity though? I have a okay, so I know I'm using the steam generator, but a thermal generator needs. Oh yeah, it needs lava, so I can't even use it. Steam generator differentiator, right? Yeah, here we go. The differentiator is what I need. Differentiator is what I'll make my power. 180 is max. Um, okay. Well, that's that's actually pretty good. Pretty decent. Um, what's the is there such a thing as a minimum that you need in order to like to be accepted? What would be like the lowest somebody can get and still get into like your typical law school? Do you know? Um. Oh wait, I think I messed that up. Oh no, I was doing all of that and I forgot I need to figure out how to make the pyrite first, and I'm gonna need to make two. No, three. No, two. Yes, three. I'm gonna need to make three. Good lord, we need to make three pyrites: coal, lead, and sand. It looks like it's gonna be so much. 130, in my opinion. I think it depends on your GPA too. Interesting. Interesting. Who knows? Maybe I might. Maybe I might decide to go to law school. Nah. Nah. If I was to consider to ever pursue law, I would want to do cyber law. Or yeah, I'd rather do like cyber law stuff. Um, if I was to choose to go to law school, but I can't do it. Nah. I'm too ingrained into this tech stuff, man. Especially with AI. I'm trying to make the robot that actually takes over our planet. Are you close with any of your professors? Um, no. I was close with like my a high school teacher. But not yeah, but not in college. While I was in college, I rocked with like the history teacher a bit, but that was that. Do tech law, the fudge. um, I just can't see my life. I commend the lawyers and like the guys that like really go deep into programming because that stuff is like really hard. UCLA has a good program for that. Oh, okay, that's cool to know. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll have to see. I have to get my brain together on a few things first. Okay, so I have lead here. Wait, I need lead, sand, and coal, right? And I technically, but this is definitely not enough coal. Is there another thing of coal around here? Ah, there is. Here and I guess technically. Is there one more spot? Maybe that one spot. Decisions. I guess I can do it here, right? Because I got a lot of sand here. I already got a coal thing here, and I can make another one. This like section here. We'll see. Uh, let's see. In my community college, my physics teacher, dead ass wanted me. I still talk to her to this day. She was bad. Oh my god, she still is. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, fight it, fight it. You have to purge your mind of those thoughts. Okay, uh, purge it, purge it for the love of God. I don't even know where I'm gonna put this at. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess I could put it right. Yeah, I think I could put it right here. Yeah, I put it right here. Purge it. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I've ever looked at any of my teachers, even the young teachers. I never looked at any of them like that. So purge it. Okay, you don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah, I guess a two gaps it should do. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Come on, where is? You know something? After law school, well, I'm sure. Well, I don't know if like if you're intentionally not looking, but at the same time too, I'd imagine you'd be busy. Um, are you? Are you? At what point would you prioritize your relationship stuff in your life? Would you be like once you hit a certain age, or would it be when you hit a certain income? Bro, I'm 22 and she's 31. I can make it work. Jesus Christ. I'm I'm not. Do I want to say it? No, I don't think I'm gonna say anything to that. All I'm gonna just say is fight it. That's all I'm gonna just say. Just fight it. You can. I mean, she's a community college. How do you know? Do you not even know if she's already taken? I feel like she should probably be already taken, because the unfortunate reality of our society is that we definitely don't pay the teachers much, so she's probably taken already. Otherwise, I'm not sure how she's making it work living off of a community college salary. And we was talking about like a professor. Like, let's see. No, she's not taken. Of course you would know. Jesus Christ. Um Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't. My mind just doesn't want me to just uh, go through this right now. Go like this. But no, when are you gonna focus? We got coffee 2 months ago. Other than that, she was divorced after of a 3 year with a retarded Canadian. Doesn't that suck when you see like a good woman, obviously not not be not being treated the way you think she should be, or how can I put this, or like kind of like mishandled. I don't even know how to even really say it. It's too late, right? It's almost 1 in the morning, so forgive me. Okay. Let's see. 27, I will start to prioritize finding a wife. Now I was like, yes, my chance. My chance. Fight it, okay? I don't know if you can afford to do the bother with just the bother with that right now. Plus, you don't have much time. You don't have much time uh to spare, right? Because there's going to be quite a lot of stuff. There's going to be quite a lot of pressures too. Because like, let's say if you was to even pull that off to where like y'all get in a relationship, um, her clock would be ticking regarding children. I mean, I don't know, like, what's your take on like how many kids you want to have, and like how soon, right? But like you two would be at very, very different timetables in that regard, and that can make things a little difficult. But for now, I like to have fun, have friends, just date and sleep with them. I like to see different, beautiful faces every day. Jesus Christ. I want to. You want to? Yeah, see? So like, with her being 31, you that'd be like a really like tough clock, you'd have to like flip. Not that it can't be done, just know that to do that while you still have, I don't know like how many years you have left for law school. How many years do you have left for law school? You're a home college. Don't you know I will be pleading the fifth in that regard. Won't be answering that question, but I understand, college, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't want to settle, you see. So that's why you shouldn't I you should just move on. You should most certainly move on. So this is the first year, 2 more years. Oh, it's only 3 years. Law degrees is only 3 years. Well, that's cool. So 3 years, and then you do your bar exam, and cool. And then you get that then you gotta find your what, like a law firm to like try and associate to. Wait, have you decided, like, do you know like what kind of law you're focusing in? I feel like I've asked you this before. I just don't remember. I definitely just don't remember what you're saying. And my keyboard is not. There we go. It's like, why is my keyboard not working? Okay, so I'm going to need to do sand right here. No, right here. We'll do sand right here. Corporate. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember now. Yes, you did tell me this before. Okay, well that's cool. Going to do corporate stuff, or criminal defense. Atticus Finch is my idol. That's funny. Um, criminal law is tough. Um, I'm trying to think what would get you more, what nets you more money. I would like to think that like corporate, I'd like to think like corporate law would probably net you more money, but I don't know. I'm just making assumptions here. I'm thinking like if you was like working for like Nintendo or something, right? That obviously pay like some serious money for their attorneys. Cuz my friend is not supposed to tell me, but he be hearing some juicy Jesus Christ. This is my sand. Oh yeah, how am I gonna get? Oh well, I got lead right here. Okay, so I guess. Oof. Okay, I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this one. No, I guess, yeah, I guess I would do it right here. Okay, yeah, I would put it right here. I don't care about the money. I like the thought of winning. I hate losing. Oh, okay, okay. If you're not thinking about the money, then Yeah, if you're not thinking about the money, then that sounds cool. Corporate stuff. I like the. Uh, why is my why did my filter not auto engage this guy? I'm just joking. I'm joking. Gosh. Well, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure the natural efficacy or whatever the dopamine stuff in the brain that you get when you win a case, I'm sure is something to enjoy for sure. Um, but it's I commend you because it's still a really tough life. I think. Oh wait, is this going to? Okay, yeah, I do it this way. Yes, and then right, this is right, right? I think this is right, right? This has got to be right. I think so. This got to be right. Yes, because I gotta send it through here. Let through here. Okay. Um. Okay. Well, winning mock trials are better than. Well, that's good. I'm actually very happy. See, that actually brings joy to me. That is exactly how you interpret it. See, that sounds like a man that's on a mission for sure. Where when you don't let your brain get sucked into the stuff that's not important, that doesn't matter right now, and that is definitely one of those things. So that's good. That's good that you feel that way. Passion is definitely important. Yeah, I guess I'll go this way. Get it. Passion is definitely important. So, um, I'm trying to think. Like I feel I tend to feel like that with what's it called? Certain programming projects. Like when I spend a lot of time like making something and then like get to see the fruits of your labor when it actually works, when it works the way it's supposed to. It is also it's a amazing feeling for sure. Um okay. Well, lawyer stuff is busy too, so I don't know if you're going to do anything secondary. Like me, programming, for me like programming, well, programming would actually be my like secondary. Like my primary would be like to um make tech solutions, which doesn't necessarily need programming, but programming would obviously be an important part of that. But it would be like make solutions and then do like some hardcore programming stuff on the side. Is kind of like how I want to do it. Okay, I got lead. So let's see. My lead is okay, which is okay. So that goes into there. Lead should be going up there. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Okay. I think. Yes. Right. So that goes that way, and then it goes this way to that. Right. And then the lead then goes up there, and I need to make sure that this is also blocked off. Cool. 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 And then for this, so now lead's going there, and it's going this way, and I need it to go straight there. Cool. All right, the lead part is done, and then for the sand, you could just cut that off right there. Hold on, I'm wrapping up my little thing here. Sand, it goes this way, and then we go forward, and then I am going to make another path like this. Sand goes there, goes forward, goes down. Okay, yep. So see, I need to put that right here, and shouldn't have to worry about. Yeah, then I don't have to worry about this one. And then go there, go up. Yep. Okay, that should hopefully work. Nice. All right, we're good. We got our pyrite. We have our pyrite. Hold on. Let me see what I'm doing. I have my pyrite. Oh yeah, I need to actually make it go and then I need to finally make it go this way. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We're just about done here. Okay. Let me pick back up with my religion here because we're almost at a stopping point. I'll give it like 13. Yeah, I'll give it like 13 more minutes and then we'll cut this off. 6120. Yeah. Yeah. 12 more minutes.
And they will have no hope of rising from their couches, because they do not exalt the name of the Lord of the spirits. And these are they who master the stars of heaven, and raise their hands against the Most High, and tread the earth and live thereon. And all their doing is injustice, and their doing manifests injustice, and their power is in their riches, and their faith is in gods which they have made with their hands, and they have denied the name of the Lord of the spirits. And they will be cast out of the houses of his congregations, and of the faithful who hang on the name of the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 47. And in those days the prayer of the just and the blood of the just one ascend from the earth before the Lord of the spirits. In these days the holy ones who dwell in high heaven will unite in one voice, and will petition and pray and praise and thank and bless the name of the Lord of the spirits, on account of the blood of the just which has been spilled, and the prayer of the just, that it may not be in vain before the Lord of the spirits, that judgment may be held over them, and they not suffer to eternity. And in those days I saw the head of days, as he sat upon the throne of his glory, and the books of the living were opened before him, and his whole host, which is in high heaven and around him, stood before him. And the hearts of the holy ones were filled with joy, because the number of justice was fulfilled, and the prayers of the just had been heard, and the blood of the just one had been demanded before the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 48. And at that place I saw an inexhaustible fountain of justice, and around it many fountains of wisdom, and all the thirsty drank out of them, and were filled with wisdom. And their dwelling places were with the just and holy and chosen. And at that hour that Son of Man was called near the Lord of the spirits, and his name before the head of days. And before the sun and the signs were created, before the stars of heaven were made, his name was called before the Lord of the spirits. He will be a staff to the just and the holy, upon which they will support themselves and not fall. And he will be the light of the nations, and he will be the hope of those who are sick in their hearts. All who live upon the earth will fall down before him, and bend the knee to him, and will bless and praise him, and will sing psalms in the name of the Lord of the spirits. For this purpose he was chosen, and hidden before him the world was created, and he will be before him to eternity. And the wisdom of the Lord of the spirits has revealed him to the holy and the just, for he preserves the portion of the just, because they have hated and despised this world of injustice, and have hated all its deeds and ways in the name of the Lord of the spirits. For in his name they will be saved, and he will be the revenger of their lives. And in those days the countenances of the kings of the earth, and of the mighty who possess the earth, will be bent down on account of the deeds of their hands, for on the day of their terror and trouble their souls will not be saved. And I will put them into the hands of my chosen, like straw in fire, and like lead in water. Thus they will burn before the face of the just, and sink before the face of the holy, and no trace of them will be found. And on the day of their trouble there will be rest on the earth. Before him they will fail and not rise again, and there will be no one to take them with his hands and lift them up, because they have denied the Lord of the spirits and his anointed. The name of the Lord of the spirits be blessed. Chapter 49. For wisdom is poured out like water, and glory does not cease before him to all eternity. For he is powerful, and all the secrets of justice and injustice, like a shadow, will end, having no stability, because the chosen one has arisen before the Lord of the spirits, and his glory is to all eternity, and his power to all generations. In him dwells the spirit of wisdom, and the spirit of him who imparts understanding, and the spirit of doctrine and of power, and the spirit of those asleep in justice. And he will judge the secrets, and no one will be able to speak a vain word before him, because he is the chosen one before the Lord of the spirits, and according to his will. Chapter 50. And in those days there will be a change for the holy and chosen, and the light of the days will dwell over them, and glory and honor will be turned over to the holy. And on the day of trouble, evil will gather over the sinners. But the just will overcome through the name of the Lord of the spirits, and he will show it to the others, that they may repent and cease the work of their hands. And they will have no honor before the Lord of the spirits, but in his name they will be saved. And the Lord of the spirits will have mercy on them, for his mercy is great. And he is just in his judgment, and before his glory and injustice will not stand in his judgment. Whosoever will not repent shall be destroyed. Henceforth I will not have mercy on them, says the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 51. And in those days the earth will return that entrusted to it, and Sheol will return that entrusted to it which it has received, and hell will return what it owes. And he will choose the just and holy from among them, for the day has come that they be saved. And the chosen one in those days will sit upon his throne, and all the secrets of wisdom will proceed from the thoughts of his mouth. For the Lord of the spirits has given it to him, and has honored him. And in those days the mountain will skip like rams, and the hills spring like lambs satisfied with milk, and they will all be angels in heaven. Their faces will shine in gladness, because the chosen one has arisen in those days. And the earth will rejoice, and the just will live thereon, and the chosen will walk and move thereon. Chapter 52. And after those days, at that place where I had seen all the visions of that which is hidden, for I was taken up by the whirling of the wind and carried toward the west, there my eyes saw the secrets of heaven, all things that will be on the earth, a mountain of iron, and a mountain of copper, and a mountain of silver, and a mountain of gold, and a mountain of soft metal, and a mountain of lead. And I asked the angel who went with me, saying, What are those things which I have seen in secret? And he said to me, All these things which thou hast seen are for the power of his anointed, that he may command and be powerful on the earth. Then this angel of peace answered and said to me, Wait a little, and thou wilt see, and there will be revealed to thee every secret that the Lord of the spirits has planted. These mountains which thou hast seen, the mountain of iron, and the mountain of copper, and the mountain of silver, and the mountain of gold, and the mountain of soft metal, and the mountain of lead, all these will be before the chosen one, like wax in the presence of fire, and like the water which falls down from above on these mountains, and will be weak before his feet. And it will come to pass in those days that no one will save himself, not with gold and not with silver. No one will be able to save himself or to flee. And there will be no iron for war, and no clothing for a breastplate. Metal will not aid, and zinc will not aid, and will not be beaten out, and lead will not be desired. And all these things will disappear and be destroyed from the face of the earth, when the chosen one shall appear before the face of the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 53. And there my eyes saw a deep valley, whose mouth was open, and all those who dwell upon the earth and sea and islands will bring him gifts and presents and tokens of submission. But that deep valley will not be filled. and they commit crimes with their hands, and everything they make they devour criminally, they, the sinners. But they will be destroyed in the presence of the Lord of the spirits, they, the sinners, and will be chased from off the face of his earth continually to all eternity. For I have seen the angels of punishment going and preparing all the instruments for Satan. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, these instruments, for whom have they been prepared? And he said to me, these are prepared for the kings and the mighty of his earth, that they be destroyed with them. And after this, the just and chosen one will cause the house of his congregation to appear. Henceforth it will not be hindered in the name of the Lord of the spirits. And these mountains will be in his presence like the earth, and the hills will be like a fountain of water, and the just will rest from the oppression of the sinners. Chapter 54. And I looked and turned toward another side of the earth, and I saw there a deep valley with a burning fire. And they brought the kings and the powerful, and put them into the deep valley. And there my eyes saw how they make instruments for them, iron chains of immense weight. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, these chain instruments, for whom have they been prepared? And he said to me, these have been prepared for the hosts of Azazel, to imprison them, and put them into the lowest hell, and their jaws will be covered with rough stones, and as the Lord of the spirits has commanded. Michael and Gabriel, Raphael and Phanuel, they will overpower them on that great day, will throw them on that day into the oven of burning fire, that the Lord of the spirits may avenge himself on them on account of their injustice, because they became subject to Satan, and have led astray those who dwell on the earth. And in those days the punishment from the Lord of the spirits will come, and all the repositories of water which are above in the heavens, and also the fountains of water which are under the heavens, and which are under the earth, will be opened. And all the waters will be joined with the waters which are above in the heavens. But the water which is in high heaven is the masculine, and the water which is beneath on the earth is the feminine. And then will be destroyed all those who dwell on the earth, and those who dwell under the ends of heaven. And through this they know their injustice, which they have done on the earth, and therefore they are destroyed. Chapter 55. And after that the head of days repented and said, in vain have I destroyed all who dwell on the earth. And he swore by his great name, henceforth I will not do thus to all those who dwell on the earth, and I will place a sign in the heavens, and it will be a token of fidelity between me and them to eternity, as long as heaven is above the earth. And then it will be according to my command, when I desire to overpower them by the hand of the angel on the day of trouble and suffering. Before this, my anger and my punishment will remain over them, says the Lord of the spirits. Ye mighty kings who will dwell on the earth, ye shall be about to see my chosen one, as he sits on the throne of my glory, and judges Azazel and all his associates, and all his hosts in the name of the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 56. And I saw the hosts of the angels of punishment, walking and holding chains of iron and metal. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, to whom are these going, holding them? And he said to me, each one to his chosen and his beloved, that they be thrown into the deep abyss of the valley. And then that valley will be filled with their chosen and beloved, and the day of their lives will be ended, and the day of their error will, from that time on, not be counted. And in those days the angels will assemble, and turn their heads towards the east, towards the people of Parthia and Media, in order to excite the kings, and that a spirit of disturbance come over them, and disturb them from off their thrones, that they come forth from their resting places like lions, and like hungry wolves amidst their flocks. And they will ascend and step upon the land of their chosen, and the land of his chosen will be before them a threshing floor and a path. But the city of my just will be a hindrance to their horses, and they will take up a battle amongst themselves, and their right will become strong against themselves. And a man will not know his neighbor or his brother, nor the son his father or his mother, until there shall be sufficient bodies by their death, and their punishment over them. It will not be in vain. And in those days the mouth of the Sheol will be opened, and they will sink into it, and their destruction, Sheol, will devour the sinners from the presence of the chosen. Chapter 57. And it came to pass after this that I saw again a host of wagons, upon which men were riding, and they came upon the wind from the east and from the west to the south. And the noise of their wagons was heard, and as this commotion took place, the holy ones from heaven noticed it, and the pillars of the earth were moved from their place, and it was heard from the ends of the earth to the ends of the heavens in one day. And they will all fall down and bend the knee before the Lord of the spirits. And this is the end of the second parable. Section 9. Chapter 58. And I began to speak the third parable concerning the just and concerning the chosen. Blessed are ye, the just and chosen, for your portion is glorious. And the just will be in the light of the sun, and the chosen in the light of everlasting life. And there will be no end to the days of their life, and the days of the holy will be without number. And they will seek the light, and will find justice with the Lord of the spirits. There will be peace to the just with the Lord of the world. And after that, it will be said to the holy that they should seek in heaven the secrets of justice, the portion of faith, for it has risen like the sun on the earth, and darkness has disappeared. And there will be an unceasing light, and in the number of days they will not enter, because darkness will be destroyed first, and the light will be mighty before the Lord of the spirits. And the light of rectitude will be strong in eternity before the Lord of the spirits. Chapter 59. And in those days my eyes saw the secrets of the lightning, and the masses of light, and their judgments. And they flashed for a blessing and for a curse, as the Lord of the spirits desired. And there I saw the secrets of the thunder, and how when it resounds above, in the heavens, its sound is heard. And they showed me the dwelling places of the earth, and the thunder, either for peace or a blessing, or for a curse, according to the word of the Lord of the spirits. And after that, all the secrets of the luminaries and of the lightning were shown to me, as they flash for a blessing and for satisfaction. Section 10. Chapter 60. In the year 500, and in the 7th month, on the 14th day of the month, of the life of Enoch. In that parable I saw that the heaven of heavens shook tremendously, and the host of the Most High, and the angels, 1,000 times 1,000, and 10,000 times 10,000, were disturbed exceedingly. And then I saw the head of days sitting upon the throne of his glory, and the angels and the just ones stood around him. And a great trembling took hold of me, and fear seized me. My loins were bent and were loosened, and my whole being melted together, and I fell down on my face. And the holy Michael sent another holy angel, one of the holy angels, and he raised me up, And as he raised me, my spirit returned, for I had not been able to endure the sight of this host, and of that trembling and shaking of heaven. And the holy Michael said to me, on account of what vision is such trembling? Up to today was the day of his mercy, and he was merciful and slow to anger over those who dwell on the earth. But when the day and the power and the punishments and judgments come, which the Lord of the spirits has prepared for those who bow to the judgment of justice, and for those who deny the judgment of justice, and for those who take his name in vain, that day has been prepared, a covenant for the chosen, and a test for the sinners. And on that day 2 monsters will be distributed, a female monster named Leviathan, to dwell in the depth of the sea, over the fountains of the waters. But the masculine is named Behemoth, who occupies with his breast a void desert called Dendain, in the east of the garden where the chosen and holy will dwell, where my grandfather was taken up, the 7th from Adam, the first of men whom the Lord of the spirits made. And I asked that other angel that he should show me the power of those monsters, how they were separated on one day, and that one descended into the depths of the sea, and the other to the desert land. And he said to me, thou son of man, thou desirest to know, hear, that which is a secret. Then the other angel who went with me spoke to me, and showed me that which was secret, the first and the last, what is in the heavens on high, and in the earth in the deep, and on the ends of the heavens, and on the foundations of heaven, and in the repositories of the winds. And how the spirits are divided, and how weighing is done, and how the fountains and the winds are counted, according to the power of the Spirit, and the power of the lights of the moon, and that is it a power of justice, and the divisions of the stars according to their names, and how each division is divided, and peals of thunder according to the places where they fall, and all the divisions that are made among the flashes of lightning, that lightning may take place, and their hosts obey. For the thunder has places of rest for the awaiting of its peal, and thunder and lightning are inseparable, and although not one, both go together through the Spirit and are not separated. For when the lightning flashes, the thunder utters its voice, and the Spirit causes a rest during the flash, and divides equally between them, for the treasury of their flashes is like the sand, and each of them in its flash is held with a bridle, and turned back by the power of the Spirit, and is pushed forward according to the number of the directions on the earth. And the spirit of the sea is masculine and strong, and according to the strength of his power he draws it back with a bridle, and in like manner it is pushed forward, and scattered in all the mountains of the earth. And the spirit of the hoarfrost is his own angel, and the spirit of hail is a good angel, and he has left go the spirit of the snow on account of its strength, and it has a special spirit, and that which ascends from it is like smoke, and its name is frost. And the spirit of the fog is not joined with them in their repositories, but it has a special repository, for its course is in clearness and in light, and in darkness, and in winter, and in summer.
Okay, we're gonna stop it right there. Man, this stuff's intense. My God, man. I said the concept of multiple heavens is really cool, and then the insight regarding what's it? Oh, okay. I thought for a second I thought I missed something. The insight regarding what's it called? Like when the angelic beings be be messing up, that also be like a really interesting like story to learn about, because you'd imagine, or at least for me, that your angels, especially the ones like the closest ones to God are like essentially perfect or don't rebel or do wrong things, and then just the fact that like you got all these angelic beings that just be like fucking up basically is kind of crazy, honestly. Um, I guess I can put it right here. Yeah, I guess I'll put it right there. So now I'm gonna wrap up my little invention here. And hope that this should be more or less all that I need in order to get this all to work. I would like. There's no way I'm gonna blow through all that ammo. Would like to like kind of try to wrap this all up, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I probably should have yeah, kill that. And come on. Come on. I don't know. Why is my mouse acting weird? Like, stop it. Go like that. And then I'll put you here. Oh, I guess I didn't even need to do that. But we'll just do both just for good measure, I suppose. Okay, we're starting to run a little low on the copper. We still got plenty of titanium. So at least I mean that's good. Trying to make use of this copper ammo that I already have like stretched out over here. Cool. Should be in really good shape now. We'll see. I wonder how long before. Okay, that's not too bad. So like, oh wait, there's another enemy. There's another enemy where? Oh, this mofo over here. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right. What am I going? Oh, I guess I'll just throw you. I knew it. I wonder how the hell he got. How the hell did he get around? That's crazy, man. All right. Well, actually, yeah. I could put you. I'll throw you here. And then I guess I could just throw this one here and make a. That's such a pain. Where does this? I am not gonna lie. That's just kind of crazy to me. How the hell did he get over here? Yeah, build this one. Ooh, I lucked out. He went somewhere else? Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, but he fucked my shit up though. He messed my stuff up something crazy. I don't know. Okay. Let me think. Bro. The bastard. Just cryo fluid, right? Yeah. I know. Am I still good on like these exotic supplies? Yeah, I actually still got plenty of them. Okay. And we'll throw you over here. Anything? Okay, cool. No messages. Nothing. Nice. All right. And okay, let's go ahead and rebuild that. Right. Cryo fluid. should most certainly, yeah, we got plenty of power. Hold on. We got plenty of power we should have plenty of power to power these two. I think once I power these two, then we can go ahead and cut everything on. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Where we're sitting at? Yeah, we're sitting at like 150, and you can see them. You can see them boys going. 30 seconds before the next wave. Coal started back up. Once the coal is like fully backed up, then we'll cut on the other power source, and yeah, should be in good shape. Right. Okay, give that a second. Yeah, we're coming to our little stopping point now. It's almost 2 in the morning. That's what we got. Bro, I can't believe a flying enemy like snuck by. That's so it's so like all right, cool. We got that. Now let's see. Yep, Pyrite's about to start. Cool. The Pyrite's gonna start pouring in now. Yeah, once the coal is sufficiently backed up, we can get started, so that way I can start looking to see where my supply line weaknesses are. And then we should be able to go from there. My keyboard need to stop playing with me. Get a new keyboard soon. Okay, yep. These guys are building up, and this is building nicely. If I'm not mistaken, these drills can take water too, right? Wait, why is I see why. Can they take cryo fluid? If they could take cryo fluid, that'd be even better. No, it looked like they can only take water. Okay, so which conveniently enough, I'm about to place a router here, so right? Yeah. Yeah, conveniently enough, I'm about to place a router there. So I can just go ahead and hold on. Do these boys use water or can they use cryo fluid? I feel like they can use, yeah, see, they can use cryo fluid, right? We got, yep, they can use cryo fluid. Do the electrical devices use? Yep. Okay, so all weapons can use the cryo fluid. So I'm not even, okay, so I guess just only the mechanical stuff. Can the regular drills even use water too? Oh yeah, they sure can. That's crazy. Okay. We're almost done now. Come on, keyboard. Stop holding me. Let me. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Okay, let's get you back. Yeah, I just like. Oh no, second thought. It'd actually just be better if I just go like that, because then I could just go like this. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, look, see, now they're going even faster. Yeah, that should about do it. Okay. And there should definitely be enough water, because I put all those little mechanical pumps down there at the bottom, so yeah, see, they're filling up really fast, man. Okay. So now once the pyrite can make it up to here, we can plug up the other stuff. Okay, after this wave, we're gonna cut the electricity on. Start pumping. 7 enemies, right? Okay, doesn't look like there's any flying enemies this time around. Ooh, man, this one's almost dead. Oh, because of the fire. Got it. See why. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and kill these 3. Right? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Can I also get that over there? And I'll take some of, well, take some of these blocks over here. Okay. All right, nice. Now, all right, cool. So now what I want to do is this the last bit of building here we just need to do, and we should be good. We should hopefully be good. Right? Go like that. So it's multi-layer, right? Enter men project, right? Oh no, I can leave it like right here. Or can I leave it? Okay, I think if I leave it here. And then I put, and then, okay, cool. We can have a little block. I guess like, yeah, I guess we'll just put it like right here. Yeah. Okay. Looks good to me. Right? Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if it even really needed to be that many, but I guess for good measure, it should be. You never know. Yeah, you never know. Okay. Okay, then with the men project. All right. And it looks like, oh yeah, I do. We still gotta put this back here. Yeah, added that right there too. Okay. This does this even? Oh yeah, it does take pyrite. So life of me, I have no idea how the hell they were able to get through, but okay. That should do it, I think, right? Yeah, that should hopefully do it. Let's can I reach? Can I reach? Come on. There we go. I was trying to get it to build that one first. Okay. Now let's let me just pause it real quick so I don't lose my mind. I guess I don't need it there because I can make it go straight to this right here instead. And then that way we can go like that. Go like that and put that there. So yeah. All right, now we're just about good to go. Oof. I'm just trying to get it to build the. There we go. Build that first, please. Okay, so they come through here. Okay, so we know we're gonna need to. I'm going to most certainly need to. Um, I'm gonna need some more like like two more like air mobobs over here. Like one here. One here. And like one here. Okay, let's do that. And all right, get router, 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 like that, like that, like that. All right, this should do it. Okay, everything's built, right? Almost. Okay, cool. Now everything's built. Okay, cool. And now we can actually, come on, mouse. Put this here, right? Yep. Get your router like that. So that's done. Okay, so all that's good. And yeah, looks good to me. The supply lines are good, right? Supply lines are looking good. Right, we built, right? Yep, we're built. We're built there. Okay. Let's come down over here. Look at supply line, right? Okay, maybe sand. Look like the sand is probably what's going to be the first to go. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's cut them on. All right, so it's the sand. So let's go ahead and let's cut them on and see what we're working with. And there we go. Oof, 1,080. Man, what are we at? 1.2, 100,000 in the bank. Yep. Oh, yeah. And then so here we go, right? Once we connect it, we're good. Once we connect now our thing, we're good. I'll put you there. you there. Yep. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. Wait, how far? Oh. I mean, I guess I could just technically. Well, I guess in the long term, I guess I would have done a shield, but it's fine right here. It's fine right here. All right. Let's get them connected. Oh wait, what's still got to be built over here? Oh, my things. Right. All right. And this baby will be healing the block, right? Yep. Slowly but surely. And okay, cool. We got that, right? So yeah, we're done. All right, guys, we're done. We are done. I'm gonna let that fill up. Yep, we're done. Cool. Yeah, look at it go. As long as that got the power, we'll be good there. And yeah, so it looks like it's keeping up with it. I gotta think about this for a second. How do we? W sex tapes. That's funny. Let's go to join Rabbit's Discord. Okay, got our spam guys here. So Santa's just about working there. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to put this right here so that way I can just real quick get like 2 little things here for sand. I guess I'll just go like this, right? Yeah. Like that. That should yeah, see? That should help with the sand supply. Because this'll definitely a backup since it got like 2 dedicated for this side. This is what I like to do. Like when I had a row like going a long way, I'll have like supply lines in both directions, and that'll usually what'll help. And then see, since this will back up, this will help this one start to catch up. And yeah, we're done. Okay. All right. So see, like I thought, right? It was exactly like I thought that the sand was gonna be the weakest link. The lead looks like it's keeping up, just barely. And what we can easily do with the lead is let me see. I'm trying to think of what's the best way I can do with this. What we can do to kind of help for the lead is if I throw an overflow gate right here. Oh, really what I should do is I should actually just speed it up. Let's do that first. We should be able to, I'm so used to using the regular belt thing that's what really is what be messing me up. So I don't even, so sometimes too, well, if it's small like this, I don't need to make like a secondary supply line going in from the opposite direction. I can just usually just speed up to speed it up, and that should suffice, or to speed up the transfer. Because you can see here, right? Well, you can't see it now because I got it covering, but the supply line was adequately filling it up. It just couldn't keep up. Ugh, I got 8. Oh, let me see. 8 enemies. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any flying, or they're splitting, so maybe. Okay, yeah, murdered that. Okay, we're just gonna connect the other side, and then we're good. We're done. Yeah, this all looks good here. See, even this is still caught up with it. Yep, sand's caught up. Lead is still fine there, right? Coal is just, yeah, coal is sufficiently backed up with the slow supply. Yeah, let's just connect over here, and then we're done. And then when I remember to, I will check to see how this supply line over here is faring. Connect you. All right. Yep. Plenty of power. Electricity, right? Yeah. Everything looks good because I can always add more lead, which looks like what I'm probably gonna have to do. I'll probably just go ahead and just do that now. It looks like I'm just gonna need some more lead. So let's just do that. I think having 4 dedicated to it should be enough. I think 4 pieces. 4 should be enough. You know? Yeah. 4 should be enough. Plenty of sand, plenty of coal. Well, let's speed this up here. Speed. Like that. Like this. Like this, right? And the other stuff is fine. I mean, yeah, the other stuff is fine. We'll see how that works first. Yeah, see, there we go. Right. It hopefully shouldn't be able to keep up with that, I think. Hopefully. We'll find out in a moment. And, okay, it looked like it is kind of keeping up with it. I mean, that's fine, right? You know, just make more of these babies over here. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Right? And then bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, like so. Okay. Alright, build this and then head back over to the place. Check to see how that wave goes, and then we should be. Wait, oh, this is. I was about to say, I was like, hold on, what's wrong with my supply line? Why is there an empty conveyor belt? I was worried for a second. Okay, I don't like how. Okay, I think we need they're just gonna keep coming from over here, so we're just gonna yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to And then I guess, and I guess it can't be helped. I guess I might have to have some have some additional, like just like a few more over here. That's crazy. I'm mad that they're literally reaching all the way over, and it's just because of matter they're just flying fast enough. So let me just, I'm gonna build these babies out. How much materials do these cost? Because they take so long to build. Graphite. Okay, they do take graphite and silicone. Okay, and we'll be done in just a moment here. Build this, and we're good. Okay. All right. One quick look around on the supply line. I'll pause it for this because enough time has passed. And then we do one wave and then we quit the game because we'll be set up for our next stream. Yep. So like I thought, oh, I think it's just, well, it's making its way. It's making its way because I think it's just because we just started getting it. Yeah, see, because see how thick that line is. We probably can use like this right here, like just a few more, like just two more of these. You know. And then I'll go ahead and speed up transfer rate. All right, yep, so we should be good here, right? That sand should be good enough, sand. Yeah, the sand should be good enough. So that sand should be good enough. And yeah, because there's only two belts, so yep, okay. Yep, there we go. So we got that. That looks good. Yep, feeding it in. And then yeah, now the actual sand amounts are coming through. And okay, yeah. We're coal. I can probably actually just drop this for, yeah, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna kill this. We're gonna kill this for the little laser things. Okay. So let me zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. So first off, I go like this, right? Yeah. And then that way I can pump, right? Actually, I don't even. Well, we'll check it first. I don't think I'm gonna even need to pump any water into it. I think it should be good. But I guess I'm probably gonna wanna make my design it so that I can actually pump water. Yeah. Yep. There we go. And then yeah, I only have one graphite piece. I really rarely use graphite for anything. I think so. Oh yeah, of course. I probably am gonna need to duh. reconnect the electricity. And right. Okay. Let's see how that this wave holds out, and then we're done. Yeah, kind of blew through that. All right, well, we're done. Let me just make it like a quick look at this over here real quick. Okay, so maybe I will pump some water. Pump some water into those two real quick. It's over here somewhere. Water pump, water pump. Here we go. Right, if it's 7 per second, and the drill needs 4 per second. Okay, so I did way more than was even needed, and I'm mad that the camera just drugged me all the way back over here. All right, stop, bastards. Okay, there we go. All right, make our water pump, and then we're done. We're done. Okay, we're done. We'll build it, and then we'll save real quick, because definitely tired here. Ooh, I just realized I don't even know if I even really want it there. In case I want to make more silicon. Do you think I'm gonna? Am I gonna want to? If I do, I'm gonna just try to. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Is there a water source up there? Tell me there's a water source up here. Oh, you know what? There is. So yeah, we can nix this whole thing over here actually. All right, nix all of this, and pump water over here, right? And then it's only 2.5 it needs, so I'll just do 2. Actually, I should be able. Can I just cross, right? Yeah, just cross, and then like that. Put you there. All right, we'll build that, and then we should be good. All right, go, baby, go. Build it, because the game acts a little funny, like when it was like pending the build stuff, and then you save the game. At least from like my memory. So yeah, it's getting enough water. Okay, fine. I don't know why it's slowly creeping up, but it's acting like it don't have enough. So I'll just throw like 2 more right here. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. And there we go. Right. See. So now that's going through. And all right, we're done. Okay. Yeah. Everything's more or less. Bro, why is this? Maybe you know something. Actually, let me do this. Right. We just do it with this right here, because I'm pretty sure if I just do it with this right here, we should be good. I don't even need to like make it go even all that far. Right, yeah, see? So there we go. And okay, yeah, no, didn't actually work all too much anyway. It needs drills. Come on, drill. Come on. There we go. It's going to need 2 more drills. Oh. we'll even, yeah, I guess I'll just even feed it directly to the line. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, yep. Everything's nice and flowing. Like I said, we just need one graphite press. Nothing crazy. All right, let me bring my thing over there. Save it, and then we're done. Yep. All right. Done. Time to go to sleep. Why is this? Did I like spill something? Huh. Oh yeah, it definitely murdered those. I'm just because I thought about it for a second. Where is the thing at? I used to do this so much right here. This part right here, I just used to be like extra excessive for no reason. Because it just needs what? Lead and silicon. I got plenty of lead, and the silicon is that supply has been reset up. All right, yeah, here we go. All right, all done. We're finally done. Build this up, and we're good to roll. All right. Let's go ahead and save her now. Save and quit. Save and quit. Close this out. We ended an hour and 30 minutes into it, right? Still have like 2.5 to go. Book of Enoch so far is it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. Close that. All right. Well, set you up. Well, that's that. It's a Monday, so oh god. Nope. Time to get ready for work or go to sleep. Get those couple hours of sleep in and get ready for work. All right. Well, you guys take care. I don't know about today in particular. But probably tomorrow. Well, yeah, because I mean, technically today, right? It's 2 in the morning. You know, tomorrow we might stream. Maybe we'll see. I'll keep you posted. If at the very least, we'll stream again Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday we get back into politics. But if I do stream this week, it'll be all politics. So that being said, I'm going to bed now. Well, I'm a hygiene, do some quick hygiene, and sleep for a couple hours, and then get ready for work. So you guys take care. I'll see you all next time. Take care.
Will Almighty ever stop being trash? Can he ever not be sorry? Find out next time on Almighty's Stream.